$50. There's a family of 5 living here. Their entire network is $50. How do we expect them to pay rent? The father was recently injured and now fired from his construction jobs. And they're both working full-time at minimum wage jobs. All 3 kids are still in school. Can we at least give them another week? I can't do this anymore. I quit.
Empathy is the ability to have different points of view and to view things from different people's perspectives. To be empathetic is to be kind or caring and to be able to understand the different situations people find themselves in. Empathy can be most accurately summed up with phrases like treat others how you want to be treated or walk a mile in their shoes, and other phrases you've probably heard since kindergarten. An empathetic society is extremely important so people aren't cast aside or forgotten, and an overall kinder world can be achieved. A lack of empathy, beyond just creating a generally selfish person, may even result in some psychological repercussions, which we will discuss later. Empathy is sometimes confused with sympathy, and while the two are undeniably similar in terms of principle and in importance, they do carry some fundamental differences. To be sympathetic to someone is to relate to them, whereas to be empathetic is to truly feel for them. And now here are the biological causes behind empathy.
Empathy is mainly caused by oxytocin. Oxytocin is a neurotransmitter and a hormone that is produced in the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is located at the base of the brain near the pituitary gland. The hormone that is responsible for parental bonding and romantic attachment influences our empathy, according to a new study. The hormone has been shown to regulate social behavior as it increases feelings of trust and prompts pro-social and moral behavior. This hormone is what makes a human empathetic. It helps reduce aggression and stress levels. It's even being tested as an anti-anxiety drug, but new research shows oxytocin can also cause emotional pain. If a social experiment is negative or stressful, the hormone could activate a part of the brain that intensifies the memory of the experiment. Due to the lack of oxytocin in the body, some people tend to lack empathy. This disorder is known as sociopathy.
In a study done by the Neuroscience and Mental Health Research Institute at the University of Cardiff, 55 patients with either CDI or HP, or who were simply in good health, were examined to see if their bodies produced low oxytocin as a result of their various conditions. The researchers also hypothesized that the low amounts of oxytocin in the subjects' bodies would reduce empathy. To do this, the research team, led by Dr. Katie Dollars, took saliva samples of all of the test subjects before and after they went through the reading the mind and the eyes test, which is where the subjects attempts to read someone's emotions by simply looking at their eyes, and the facial expression recognition test, which is where the subjects attempt to read someone's facial expression and decide what emotion they are currently feeling. Well, the testing did show that oxytocin levels were low in the subject. It was apparently not low enough to mean anything statistically. However, it was proven that subjects suffering from CDI and HP did, in fact, do much worse on their empathy test than their healthy counterparts. While the hypothesis was not completely proven, the test results still do seem to show that low oxytocin could cause low empathy levels with people, that certain medical conditions may carry a risk of low oxytocin levels, and that hospitals should create a way to monitor the amount of oxytocin in the patient, as low oxytocin can negatively impact people's psychological well-being.